Hello and welcome back to the series Desktop Explorer. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to like and subscribe for future notifications. And like always, I'll start off with a brief summary of what happened last time. So last time, the story begins when we boot up our late uncle's old 1990s computer, which he left us as an inheritance. His diary instructs us to explore his files and install a program called Desktop Explorer. After installing it, we're led through a series of puzzles that involve unlocking password-protected folders. As we uncover more files, we gradually learn about our uncle's life. He struggled with dementia before entering intensive care and was deeply haunted by our father's accidental death in a fire. Our uncle, our father, and the protagonist, which is a player, shared a close bond known as the Angler Trio, and they used code names such as Halibut for the uncle, Walleye for the father, and Guppy for the protagonist. The mystery is why Desktop Explorer keeps forcing these painful memories of our father's death back into focus for our uncle before and now for us. Let's start episode 2 to uncover more of this mystery. Okay. Introduction. You are alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you away from danger so far. However, from this point forward, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The cave Fortuna is unrecognizable, even in name. The door reads a new title for this place, Shy. Podium Chamber. Oh, oops. Oh. It's like the eye symbol, right? No hidden files. There are 3 paths to exit this chamber, each protected by a stone guardian. An eye on the ceiling oversees this room. It's as if this engraved symbol wishes to witness your decision on how to proceed. Choose wisely. A dog-headed man overlooks path 1 with the name Anubis below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your fear of the unknown. An ibis-headed man watches over path 2 with the name Thoth below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your weakness to succumb to madness. A falcon-headed man guards path 3 with the name Ra below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of the frailty of the human body. In front of you lies a podium with a metal plate on top. A scarab is depicted on it, along with 3 uniquely shaped holes. Alright, so this is the chamber that we're looking at. And this is the scarab metal plate on the podium. Halibut's Journal, 1998, October 29th. Since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with all this. I just unlocked the puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. However, I just read on the next OS manual that Color Lens comes pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access the other user profiles. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I have been writing on my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. My doctor says it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. Oh, I'm, what am I? It's just right here. Alright. Okay, this should be easy enough. You'll get this done in no time. The Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Balance. By crossing this threshold, you immediately feel lighter. However, the sensation goes beyond your physical body. You walk on the line between spiritual harmony and eternal despair. You reach a room surrounded by religious imagery. At the center rests a scale with coins on its plates. The left plate holds a coin with an engraved heart. The right plate holds a coin with a feather symbol. The scales are currently tilted to the left. The scale has a familiar sigil engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the moon sigil before. So the left has an engraved heart. The right has a feather. Okay. That is the heart coin. Author halibut. Flatfile.cmp. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is just repeating, but now it's currently tilted to the right. Interesting. Okay, so then this is the... Can we do color lens? Does that have to do with anything? $90 kilobytes, 120. Is that the size of the... It is. Okay. And how is this going to help us? Words from beyond? Is it feather? Is that a lion? Don't think it will be, but we'll try, okay. I see, so you have to make it even, alright. So 360 should actually work then. But we need 4 of these. Balance frees me from the jaws of Amit. The scales are currently balanced. Okay, let's go. So we got the password. Good job. I thought you would have cleared this one quicker though. Everything okay? Okay, so following a voice. The clicking of the scales triggers an opening on the floor. A set of downward stairs is revealed. The walls reverberate with a spiritual approval of some kind. You can't quite understand its meaning. A slightly flooded floor welcomes your descent. The religious scriptures around the walls are now partially covered with vines, and a large sculpture of a crocodile's head rests on the nearest wall. This new room is dark, but you clearly see multiple unlit torches around you. There is something inside the crocodile's jaws, but opening by force proves futile. On a hunch, you speak loudly, "Abracadabra." No luck, however, you know there is power in your words. Scanning the room again, you start to remember something that could work. Magic word is abracadabra. Perhaps a different magic word might do the trick? Do not be afraid to modify files. Halibut's Journal, 1998, August 25. I must never forget this. I wanted to get little Guppy, a stuffed animal, at the zoo, so I let her choose whichever she wanted. I tried my hardest to convince her to pick this giant bass plushie. But I think she figured out I was trying to influence her. She's so clever. It was really cute. She ended up deciding on a small stuffed dinosaur. Wouldn't you know it, of all possible toys, she chose a Stegosaurus. It was cute, sure, but I couldn't help making the connection to Maxine. Must be a thing between tough girls. I hope someday they can get to know each other. Maxine, new name, okay. Dark vines. So this is a crocodile's mouth, right? Left wall. These carvings on the wall, haven't we seen similar things in previous puzzles? Okay, so we need to find the magic word. LFS. Oh yeah, that was the solution to that puzzle. So there's 1, 2, 6, 4, 8. Left wall. Properties, dark vines. They said do not be afraid to modify files. Current user does not have permission, okay? Huh. Something is preventing you from changing this file's file path. An open executable is preventing the operation. System type. Don't like how a story is told? Edit and save a storyteller file to suit your needs. Remember that Desktop Explorer will only communicate passwords through this format. Pay attention to the tags in STP files and their source codes. You can use them when writing your own stories. That's all. Ask for another one and I'll say tips you already know. Okay, so we're supposed to edit the source code is what I'm thinking, but what is the word that we want? Maybe... Okay, and then how do we save it? Save. Elephas. The whole room shakes for a second. This short commotion reassures you of being on the right path. The claw marks on the wall seem to have destroyed a specific image. Could the correct word be related to it? The religious scriptures around the walls are now partially covered with vines, and a large sculpture of a crocodile head rests in the nearest wall. You see multiple unlit torches around you. You're positive there's power in your words. Scanning the room again, you start to remember that could work. Okay, so maybe we try to go back to our first puzzle. And that's it. Because the... So the wide scroll was for the elephant. Yeah, this one. So we go back to puzzle 1. And this was the Inanna. Let's try that. Okay, let's minimize that for the time being. Oh, this is... Inanna, it's just as at the beginning of your adventure. The moment this word leaves your lips, every torch bursts aflame. As the fire's radiance takes over every corner, the water on your feet and the vines on the walls disappear mysteriously. The jaws of the crocodile statue open up, revealing a yellow lockbox. As you lift it, clear words echo in your mind. Well done, clever child. Use this knowledge to open my lockbox. Oh, I'm getting the goosebumps. Okay, so... Is there anything... I don't think so, but let's check. Alright, so... Try to figure out these symbols. So there's 1 elephant, 5 elephant, 1, 4, 3, 3, R... This is a... What are they called again? Stalagmites? Or something like that? Revealing a yellow lockbox. As you lift it, clear words echo in your mind. Well done. Oh wait, this wasn't here earlier, right? Cassandra, Rubicon, Portanus? I do not know how to say that. Ah, it's Portunus. Okay, so maybe we follow this order. Where is the Cassandra? Nothing happened, right? Did I spell everything correctly? I did. Oh, I see. This is 8 keys, 1 elephant. K. 5, 1 elephant. 4 key. Okay, so is there a notepad here? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. S, E, K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H. E, T. Inanna, A, R. And Rubicon, U. To be honest, I did not think you could do it. I guess old dogs can learn new tricks. Who's Pizarro calling a dog? Alright, that was kind of a cool puzzle. I liked it. I can already sense that it's getting a lot more complex. Yeah. Sure. So inside yellow lockbox, you hold in your hands a small yellow treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Gold coins, forbidden amulets, a map out of here? Opening it reveals nothing but a small note. You can't do anything with it but interpret its meaning. Whatever it means, you are certain that obtaining this message is your reward for clearing this temple's path. Yes, the note must be hinting the treasure is hiding elsewhere. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And what could this be? Oh, this is a note, right? Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Pay attention and don't mess this up. Oh wow, look at this. It got visually updated. Alright, let's first read the story and then check out the journal entry. Hall of Mirrors. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass this threshold. Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Were they always there? Did you always have pockets? A clouded mirror is in your sight. It has a familiar sigil engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the water sigil before. I have, yes. Okay, let's... Halibut's Journal, 1998, January 30th. I feel so conflicted. I miss her so much. But I think ultimately she just desired to be alone. Looking at the whole picture, I can't help but to assume the worst. I must latch onto whatever hope her mom still holds. My only lead right now is very loose, but it's the only thing I've come up with. Max used to go on and on about the CMAA. Maybe she's fulfilling her dreams of studying art, or at least is taking a course there? If she submitted a portfolio or an application, we could track her activity with the help of a private detective? At least we should be able to ask around. I'll find the time to do so. I've been so busy lately taking care of the baby. Oh, okay. So Halibut's looking for Maxine, and we don't have internet connection yet, so we can't. Oh, I thought we didn't have internet connection. Is this a cached page? Most likely, right? Class of 95, click here. No internet connection, fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we can't. Look at this ad. Alright. Cool. So we'll come back to this. And I think at some point I do want to reread these entries in order. But that can come later. The clouded mirror is right in front of you. Familiar sigil engraved on it. Okay. Map fragment 1. Map fragment 2. So this is clearly like this, right? Okay, let's think. Oh my god. New file added, map fragment 3 and 4. Pizarro, you're in my way all the time. Okay, so I think it's just this is telling us to go from green to red, so let's minimize that for now. And there's no way we can connect this unless we duplicate some files. We're almost there. Oh, Pizarro. That was not nice. We have more stuff. Let's see. Did anything change? Well, obviously. Oh. That's a man and a woman, I believe, right? What would these symbols mean? Let's see, what can we do here? Oh, that should not have taken me this long. Wow, wasn't that cool? I wish I could forget it to experience it again. Yeah, wow, that took me way longer than it should have. But we got it. That's all that matters. sand falls. You approach the mirror to get a clearer image. Without thinking, you pass your fingers through its surface. The mirror bursts into pieces. Every single mirror that surrounded you shatters unexpectedly and brings sandfalls upon you. Looking around you in a panic, you spot a dried out corpse next to their old notes. There's something in their hand, a decorated hourglass. Interacting with it only adds to your confusion. Is your mind playing tricks on you? Time is running out. You do not wish to share their fate, drowning in the sand. You can see the water sigil inscribed on the hourglass. And this is the archaeologist's notes. Time seems to have an effect on this room. The hourglass clicks for every hour I've been stuck here. Translating my notes so far have revealed to me this poem. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise, as many as time decides. When you look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you will realize time takes all but memories. Lastly, I see something written on the wall. A clue of some kind. It says, red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. What am I missing? I don't understand. The sand is rising. Time is running out. I hope we're not timed. An old time tracking device. How antique. Our modern clock is so much wait, why did it turn red? Oh no. There's a water sigil. 5. And then okay, that's all right. When a blue moon rises, red eye leaves the sky. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground while sapphire scepters rise. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. I just realized the time is red. Could it be the sum of the current time? So let's say 13. I feel like it has something to do with the current time. So it says the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12. Kind of wondering if it has to be like, 3 o'clock. Okay. 6. Red face appears when the hourglass marks 12. 1. 4. Okay, it became red. And it's flipped over completely to this side, right? Alright, I'm not sure, so let's just keep going. 3. 3, 2, 6. But then where does the how does 6 make sense? Like this and 1. Four. And then it went back to blue. Okay, so let's track all the blue numbers as well. 2, 5, 6, 1, 4, 3. Okay, so summing up the red parts, 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 21. I think it's the sum of everything, but we'll try. Okay, so now let's sum up the blue parts together. 42. What am I missing here? So each blue and red phase has 6 numbers, which I've written down here. And and they repeat in the same order. I feel like I'm like skirting around the solution. So we pretty much took the sum. We interpreted this literally. It didn't work. I'm wondering if we have to multiply these numbers by 4. But obviously multiplying 0 by 4 is just 0. So... okay, so the blue... okay. I feel like we're maybe thinking about this in the wrong way. So we got the blue moon here, which is a 1. But what is the red eye? Is this an eye? It does not look like an eye to me, but that is what I will assume, because it's very obvious when a blue moon occurs, but we don't know what the red eye is, and I am gonna assume this is the only other shape. So this has to be the red eye. So assuming that the red eye is 4. Oh no, wait. Oh wait. I have overlooked the details. So this is actually the blue moon. Which is 1. So okay, so there must be an eye here. It's kind of hard to see behind the number. Oh, I just need to not be there. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's kind of insane. Red eye is 2. So that's 12. Sort of. I'm assuming. 1 and 2. Bloodstained feathers. Did we have feathers here? I don't know what this is. I'm going to assume that's the feather, right? Yeah, bloodstained feather is 5. While a sapphire scepter. That is a 5. Okay, so the sum. Okay, so there's... wait, what was a bloodstained feather? I did not write the number down. It was a 5. And sapphire staff was 5. Okay, so we have 4 numbers. 1, 2, 5, 5. So it's either we sum up everything, which didn't work. So then another combination we can try is to assume that these make a number like 12, and then these make a number 67. Ha! 67. Tough puzzles. Hopefully these distractions help you forget other stuff. Okay, that was tough. My failure to see the details in the shapes here took me a lot longer, but also I think this is what kind of threw me off a little bit as well. Okay, well, that took us a while. So what happened? What happened after we... Oh, we opened the blue lockbox, right? Alright. So inside blue lockbox, you hold in your hands a small blue treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Ancient knowledge, buried truths, a map for the exit? Opening it reveals nothing but a lump of coal. To say it's a disappointment is an understatement. Whatever this is for, you are certain that obtaining this rock is your reward for clearing this temple's path. So these are our rewards so far. We got a note and a rock. A useless rock. Perhaps many years in the future it'd be worth something. My guess is that we get 3... Oh gosh. We get 3 things and we put it in this... Okay. Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. Burning coal error. Up to 100 times. Furnace room. A wave of heat hits you immediately as you cross the threshold. You find yourself in a furnace room of some kind. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Through the heat haze, you find that below your feet lie hundreds of burning coals. You are barely able to hold one in your hand. Your fingers subtly swell. You struggle to take a clear look at them through the heat haze. There is a familiar sigil on your hand. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from flesh. So let's sort by size. Cannot open. Contents may be corrupted. Will draw answers from the flesh. Does that mean... Okay, we're gonna try a storytelling file. If not, let's go an image later. Burning coal 36. Repentance comes through images burned into your memory. So that... So that's the... Oh, yeah, this is that image. So we want to convert this into an image. Fire reveals all truth. More coals like this will suffice. Should we just try and see? Just an ordinary coal. So none of them is burning up even though they are one of the heavier ones. What's in the waste bin? Oh, what is this? Enjoy your treasure. Oh, wait. This was from the yellow lockbox. Ah, so this is what we need. Yeah. And one man's trash is another man's treasure. That was what... I see. I guess sometimes being distracted is a good thing. I saw the waste bin and I was like, huh? Did I ever trash something? Alright, back to the coal. I feel like we have to do something here to refine this ore. Maybe? Only the heaviest goals will draw answers from flesh. Wait, is it as simple as duplicating this? Oh my gosh. Alright, gotta think outside the box. You must keep going. Truth requires sacrifice. Ooh. Your seared flesh spells out the word Samat. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. This puzzle is a bit longer than the others, I warn you though. Some stuff may be hard to bear. You must stay focused. Okay, so let's read the story first. Your searing skin starts deforming, and the blisters on your hands contort into weird shapes. It's as if these pustules could spell words. You lift your gaze and see a path between the heat's mirages. As if following known steps, you stumble upon a small tomb with 2 sarcophagi. One of them rests with its contents empty. On its feet, a dried-out corpse lies face up. Another dead adventurer with a story they can no longer tell. The remaining sarcophagus is closed shut. You can't force it open with your burnt hands. Your close inspection finds an epitaph inscribed on the coffin. Okay, so we have corpse, story, and epitaph all in red font. Only if we could read their story again. And there's a phrase. Okay, before we try to do something, let's see the other things. Let's look at... Oh, the system has ran... Okay, so we have a lot going on right now. Halibut's Journal, 1998, November 22nd. Okay, I'm convinced I have gone insane. You know what happened to my brother and mocked me for it. I almost threw up when I saw the burnt skin images. I struggled to remember my phone number, and yet I clearly see my brother's skin in my mind. I keep going back to the game's text because I keep forgetting what I have answered or what I have seen. I'm in both disbelief and disgust. If I plan on using this computer any longer, I need to get rid of this program. I feel like an idiot writing this, but if Desktop Explorer is reading this message, I am uninstalling you. I'm not answering any more of your riddles. The only reason I'm not deleting the entire hard drive is because Max's information is still here. Piss off. Are you keeping it hostage? Are you reading this? Am I stupid to think so? Am I even going to remember this tomorrow? Hello? Wow, and you see, it's been 14 years between these journal entries, huh? Okay. So this is the... My rule brought prosperity as I abided by the will of the gods. However, I do not wish to be remembered if my 3 most loyal servants are to be forgotten for their common blood. To the 3 who have done what no one else could. 1. Record my life as I recounted it in your logs. 2. Understand my vision for a colorful future. 3. Leave notes across the kingdom for my subjects to abide their pages. Whoever wishes to speak my name must first acknowledge my 3 servants. If you decide on ignoring my desires, then, by the same will of the gods that made every flower bloom, your body will rot. Deadly mistake. Oh, we have the symbol again. We had no hidden files. There's nothing crazy going on here. I don't think we need a color lens here. But just to double check, alright, so these are the 3 things I need to acknowledge. My logs. My logs. Logs where? Notes and pages. Vision for a colorful future. Corpse error. Let's try doing a story. As soon as you make contact with this lifeless body, echoes surround your mind. These were their last thoughts. My greed was my demise. I did not understand the pharaoh's wishes, and now I must pay. I will use my remaining strength to scar my skin with the right instructions. May God lead the next adventurer to the right path, and have mercy on my soul. You suspect there may be more to find within this lifeless body. Their arm is adorned with a gruesome image and note. Their arm. Image and note. Their arm? Okay, so let's do a image. The scars resemble a visual instruction and a note. Help. This is a window. And a knife. This is the image. Okay, let's close that. The corpse's scar below the image reads, "This is how you honor the 3 servants." This is how you honor the 3 servants? If only we could read their story again. I'm wondering what this phrase is for. Phrase, let's see what that is going to do. Nothing happens. The closed sarcophagus remains still. Its solid eyes feel like an ancient, penetrating gaze. On the floor, a dried-out corpse lies face up, another dead adventurer with a story they can no longer tell. So, it does say help, so maybe we try that? Help! Nothing happens. Okay, so that's not it. What is... This is clearly a window. What is it pointing to? It's an image and note, which are both these. What can this be referring to? Help? Oh, as in like help. Because I think that's what the Pizarro said as well. What can I do for you? Some tips? Yeah, help about tab if you... Yeah, okay. So... Let's... Okay, why don't we try this then? Maybe this quote? Ditch the old pen and paper. All your notes organized in the digital world. That was worth a shot, okay. Thanks, that's all. I feel like I am getting somewhere. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Yeah, I think this is definitely referring to about note page. I've been thinking about this because I think this was the biggest question mark for me last time. I feel like looking back on my mistakes that I've made in this game, it's just kind of... There's not a lot of things you can do in this game, so you really have to work around with the tools that you have. And one of the tools is obviously color lens. So I wonder if this colorful future is pointing to this. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa, wait. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, look. That's so sneaky. That is so sneaky. Wait. No, not no page. He's the... Oh, wow. Okay. Third and lastly, to bring her back. The deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and opened anew. So, do we write all of this here? Maybe we just try with this. The deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and open anew. Do I have a typo anywhere? You now witness shall be compressed and open anew. Okay, okay, so I don't think I have a... Nothing happens. The closed sarcophagus remains still. Okay, record my life as I recounted in your logs. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Leave notes. This has to be this. What am I missing here? Let's see. Wait, compressed and open anew. Okay, so what is this referring to as the mistake? The deadly mistake with... Ah! We gotta compress this. And then open it. No? Compressed and open anew. Compress the file flattener. Extract. I'm pretty sure that was it. Why is nothing happening? I feel like I'm so close. What's the last... I mean... Okay, so I'm... okay, again. Taking a step back, we have made the discovery that we can look at these help about pages with a color lens. Record my... Okay, so that I feel like is definitely number 2. I also feel like that is what we did with the corpse. So then, record my life as I recounted it in your logs. So, this kind of sounds like chronologue, right? Like, because you're recording your life like a diary? Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, so this one is third. Oh, very interesting. And this is first, so there must be another about, or falls as the second one. First to fulfill our wishes. Okay, so let's try this again. We are in out you. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I was gonna... Okay, so the third application is the note page. So what's our second one? Second, understand my vision. It's probably this. This is so tricky. This is... Second, to honor her legacy, speak with your newest unusual guide. Confess to them your guilt and absolve yourself from sin. Speak with your newest unusual guide. Confess... Where's Pizarro? Please answer truthfully. Did you do everything you could to save your brother? That's a question thrown at halibut, isn't it? Confess to them your guilt. So does that mean answer no? You speak the truth. The only way to overcome your guilt is what will take you away from this temple. You'll see soon. Okay, so this was first, this is second. And now we're gonna find out our third and lastly. The deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and opened anew. Gotcha. So the reason why nothing happened earlier seems like we needed this version of the image, right? Okay, so we compress this. Breathe deep now. Recall your regrets one last time. I'm doing like a little prayer. You won't get what you want without losing your mind, I think is what it's... Yeah, you won't get what you want without a curse or without losing your mind. Mermaid? That wasn't so hard, was it? You were almost there. After this, you can forget everything and rest in the bliss of ignorance. Okay, so this is the red lockbox. We got the ruby. Inside the mouth. The mummy appears to have reacted to the tomb being opened. As if obeying a sacred command, its mouth opens and finally lies still. You reach inside its mouth and grasp a red gem. You know this can't be, but the corpse acts as if it is still breathing. You know this can't be, but the corpse acts as if it is still breathing. The ruby stone is scorching hot, and its glimmer is quickly overshadowed by your feeling of guilt for desecrating human remains. You regain your composure soon enough, knowing this was a necessary step for your escape. Okay, so we got our ruby, we got our... where was it? It's probably in the... yeah. We have our ruby, topaz... and we got an ore here, which we need to figure out. Raw ore. Is there anything here? Scarab. Okay, so we have to figure out the raw ore part. Yes. Hourglass. Should we take... where's this file? Raw ore... blue lockbox. He used this rock. Perhaps many years in the future it would be worth something. Would that indicate that we need to... 12, 13... Oh! It's been so long. I guess patience does pay off. Enjoy your gem. Something is happening. Beat Halibut's Desktop Explorer. Huh. We are in the folder The End. Okay, let's read the diary first, actually. Halibut's Journal, 1998, January 24th. This is the first time I've used the computer for journaling. I've been hearing for years that from now on, everything will be done through computers. I guess they were right. Since this is a clean slate, I guess I'll recount some of the things that have been going on lately. Everything has been rough, to say the least. Things aren't the same with Layla since Maxine's disappearance, let alone her husband's death. She gave me their computer since they both frequently used it. She thinks I'll be able to find some information about what happened. I highly doubt it, but I couldn't say no to her. Until now, I've just posted an alert on a missing teenager website. Before she left, she recited a poem in Arabic. She doesn't mention her home country often, but she told me that back in Egypt, she used to listen to a lot of poetry on the radio. She even left me a signed post-it note with the translation in English. I adore the lotus stillness unfazed. I admire the fisherman's patience. I cherish the crocodile's surface gaze. They all share a place on the river's bed. The lotus floats as if frozen in time. The fisherman deserves a second chance. Crocodile's eyes reflect my own guilt. All is forgotten on the river's end. Layla Sounder. I hope we find her soon. Oh, Maxine is the missing teenager. And Layla is probably... Oh, so this is probably the family that we were seeing in the mural, even though the mural seemed to kind of like, steered our thoughts to make us think that, the man was Walleye. But it actually seems like it could also be Layla, Maxine, and her husband. Help us find Maxine Sounder. Last seen 1997, March 15th. Okay, so they are both looking for her. I'm sure none of these links are going to work. Okay, so now we got Guppy's journal. 2012, August 26th. This must have been terrible. I don't know if Uncle Hal finished this game. Even if he did, he wouldn't remember any of it. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss? Yeah, right. It's all suffering. We barely talked about my dad, and when we did, I never blamed him for anything. Now I know he never forgave himself. Desktop Explorer reminded him of this and made him forget everything else, including me. Why? His thoughts on me, our family, and people I don't even know about. They all seem to revolve around guilt. The only things I can be sure of are that Max is lost, Layla and Hal were looking for her, and this computer was supposed to help find her. Did the stress from Desktop Explorer influence my uncle's dementia? Did it rob me of him? Max's user profile is in here, but it seems Uncle Hal never unlocked it. I need to access it. Did Max create Desktop Explorer? Did she download it? Does it have to do with her disappearance? Regardless of the truth, I know now how to proceed. Oh. Like always, goosebumps. So, okay, let's open the journal. Or sorry, let's open the story. With the 3 gems in their rightful place, an exit to the surface has opened on the roof. You stretch your arms and reach the opening. You finally breathe fresh air for the first time since delving inside the cave. A brief look back down sends chills down your spine. A familiar face blends with the darkness of the hole you climbed out. After rubbing your eyes, though, you find yourself staring at the jagged surface of one of the coast's dark boulders. The cave and temple are nowhere in sight. With each step down the shore, you forget more and more details of what you just lived. Was any of this real? Your pulse slows down with the soothing sound of the ocean waves. When the heart can't take any more grief, it is always best to forget. The end. Hmm. Interesting. So there's a trophy with Pizarro on it. And a note. Desktop Explorer, thank you for playing Desktop Explorer. Please enjoy the trophy image as a token of your achievement for completing this adventure. The real prize is a knowledge obtained for overcoming this challenge. Looking back. Oh god. Which turned into a quiet shore image. Okay, so I believe the next step is to access Maxine's profile on this computer. Alright, so these puzzles were challenging. I'm sure this will end up being a long recording, so I think what I want to do next time is before we actually try to access Maxine's account, we have a bunch of things that we haven't really explored in this computer. So I would like to do that next time. I would also love to kind of go over the diary entries in chronological order. As always, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I really, really appreciate it. Next time, we'll see what we can discover in Max's profile of the computer. Until then,